Tonight, I wanted to talk about an interracial couple from the state of Ohio. That's actually a state that I live in, which is scary. And they have had their house destroyed by racists who spray painted swastikas all over their house. They put paint all over the place and appliances. They poured cement down the piping. They stole, like metal in the house. I really can't begin to describe what I saw, so I think the best thing for me to do is just to show you guys the actual video to get what I'm talking about. So here's the tape.
And I walked in and it just floored me. It just shook me that somebody could spread so much hate.
I never thought it made. This is real. This is real.
From top to bottom, Joe and Pat Jude's home was vandalized. Police say thieves broke into their home from the top window.
Stair railings had been broken off, kicked down, and trash thrown about. Then I walked into the room with Nazi signs and white power signs.
The couple had just moved someone out. The next renters would have moved in this week, except
I opened the pipes upstairs so the water ran freely.
Water caused the ceiling to collapse, and every wall showed painful evidence of discrimination.
They poured paint into the appliances. They poured, like my husband said, cement down the drains. I mean, there is nothing that is salvageable without having to totally refurbish the whole house again.
The thieves also stole a fridge, her grandfather's bookcase, and left beer cans and food.
Who would have that much hate in their hearts to take that much time to do this? They took the time to cut that out.
A painful battle with racism this family has endured for years.
We got married at a time when, it wasn't real acceptable.
In 2010, their son Jay committed suicide at 16 after they say he was bullied for being biracial.
Got through that, you never get over it, but then you come in here and it's the same kind of stuff, it's just not necessary.
But it's their strength and their love to help people, they say, has gotten them through. And even after extreme hardship, they're still urging others to love.
We don't want to live in a society that allows this type of fear to create havoc.
Everybody's not like this. There are those people that are, but you just have to give everybody a chance.
So the first time that I watched that video, I was crying. Because this family has already been through so much. They lost their son to a suicide because he was being bullied by children at the school that he attended, and they were using racial epithets towards him and all these different things because he was biracial. And and actually I want to touch on that for a second. As a person who was bullied in high school for being an intellectual person, for being a person who is different, I think that a lot of these school districts need to really crack down on bullying. A lot of the kids who are bullying, it's cowardly. And when someone is bullying another person, it just shows that they're insecure about themselves. Like the people that bullied me, it's like the way that their lives have turned out compared to mine's. It's like they're bums, and I'm living in a nice apartment. I'm pretty much doing what I want to do with my life as an engineering student who graduates in May. But this kid, he had his entire life ahead of him, but because some pieces of shit at his high school wanted to treat him like that, he felt that he could no longer go on, and he took his own life. And it's just like, to me, that's heartbreaking. Like that should not happen. We shouldn't live in a society where a kid feels like it's like there's nothing out there for him that it will cause him to take his own life. And I feel like the school administrators need to be held accountable for when they don't do anything about bullying. Now back to the story about the couple who had their entire house destroyed. It's like I'm not down with all the love and people are doing this. It's like I just don't feel that way. Like the people that did this to me are fucking animals. They don't deserve no sympathy for me. When they're caught, I hope the legal system throws a judge or throws a book at them. I hope that they pay for their crime, because the fact that you feel that what you believe holds such a high precedence over everyone else that you want to destroy someone else's life. It's just like you're a vile animal. No doubt in my mind about it. And the fact that, it's like, and then I see all this damage, like the swastikas and all that, like that stupid shit spray paint all over the fucking walls. It's like, it just shows like they're just losers. It's like the Nazi party in Germany. You know how they rose to power? Because they were losers. Like literally, they blamed, like the defeats they had during World War I and all these other issues their country was facing. Instead of going about it like a man is supposed to and just handle it and not make excuses for yourself, they blamed other people like a little bitch. So when I see swastikas spray painted on a wall, I see losers spray painted on the wall. That's what I see. And also, and as a person who, I'm 23 years old right now, and when I was younger, when I was a teenager, like 15, 16, 17, whatever, I would do a lot of home repair and things like that, like with my grandfather, different people in my family, with we would fix up houses, things like that or whatever, right? And I know how much a lot of those damages would cost. I mean, when you pour cement down piping, like a lot of that stuff is like a lot of this stuff that goes in the houses is not cheap. Like the piping alone, if they poured cement down every sink, I mean that's tens of thousands of dollars. And thank goodness, and I'm going to donate some money because I just feel like I need to do that. I'm going to put the Gofundme link in the description below and all that stuff. So please go donate. And then, what else was I about to say? Yeah, but like the damages like that, I mean, like they only asked for $2,000 and, they've gotten like $40,000, $50,000 last time I checked. But even still, that might not be enough because sinks, cupboards, I mean, that's expensive. Like that's why houses cost hundreds of thousands of dollars is because of all the stuff that goes into it, like all that carpeting and stuff, thousands of dollars. All that, I saw like a lot of like damage to the floor. I think it was downstairs or upstairs or whatever. I mean, when you have structural damage to your house, it's the amount of money that you have to spend to fix it is unbelievable. And I hope that they have enough money to fix everything and then some, because no one deserves to go through anything like this. And I hope that the police are investigating. I hope maybe they can receive some help from the FBI or whoever, because this just ain't right. And I don't care if you are right wing, left wing. If you're in that area, which I think they said it was like north of Cincy or Cincinnati or whatever, or something like that. If you are in that local area, reach out to them. Try to help them out. Say, hey, look, I'm a carpenter. I'm a plumber. If you need any help with anything, let me know. Because we as a people need to come together. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and let's overcome hate. And that's all I have to say. And peace.